Yes, my people, I'm here with another tutorial video on mid taper, and he wants a buzz cut. So first what I'm gonna do is gonna use a God 6 and just take out all that hair. Here's a small ASMR for you lot. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is debulk the sides. Use a God 3 level open, all the way open, and just debulk the sides and the back. And yeah, just make sure to use the corner of the clippers as well. It's like for tight areas. And yeah, I'll speed up the process for you lot. Yep, nice ASMR for you lot. Now moving on. And yeah, as usual, just make sure to brush his hair to have a clean canvas. And right now I'm using no guard level close, making a nice guideline so you know where your starting point is. Yeah, now I'm just using one guard level all the way open and just flicking out. I'm using the corner because this space is tight. Yeah, after that, just brush his hair down, keep it clean as possible so you can see what you're doing. Now this is a half guard I'm using, level all the way open and just using the corner of the blade. So now with my guard, I close it halfway. So I just go above that line, make the line a bit softer. You see that line? I make it a bit softer. Then what I do is I close the guard all the way and just flick out, go below the line and flick out to the line. That's how it's going to blend out. And you see the blends coming in already, looking fresh. Now I'm going to use a 2 guard level all the way open and just flick out, you know. You just twist your wrist. You get it like once you get used to it. But yeah, just flick out. You see how I'm doing? Just do that. So this is a guard 2 that I'm using and just using my corner of my blades as well. Corners are very important, you know, because it goes in like in the deep areas and it's blended, so I don't have to do much over there. Usually I use a 1 guard if there's a line, but I'll start with the other side as well. Same process again, make a guideline. And yeah, always make sure, right, to brush his hair down all the time, because you see if the fade's coming in or not. Because if you don't brush the hair down, you're gonna see parts of the hair doesn't look faded and stuff. So what I'm doing here is just using a blade because I didn't have the foiler to go all the way 0. So yeah, I just use the blade and I just go down low. I don't like try to go with the blade too high because it's gonna create an extra line. So yeah, again the same process, using a 1 guard, level all the way open, just flicking out. Switching to a half guard, 0.5. Using level all the way open and just flicking out again. You see I'm not going all the way up to the line. I'm just going a bit below the line. That's so I don't leave it like a harsh line, just making the line a bit softer. So yeah, basically go with the level all the way open, just go at the top and level all the way close. Hit the very bottom so it fades out. Yeah, so if you still see the line, just play around with the guards, switch it to open to close, and you will eventually fade out. And yeah, if you're fading, just take your time with it, don't rush it. Like, take your time, check the fade properly, if it's fade out or not, come back to it, just focus on details. And yeah, brush his hair again, and I'm switching to a guard 2 and just gonna do the same again, flick out. You see I'm just going with this head shape. I'm not going all the way in. I'm going with this head shape and flicking out. So yeah, with the guard 2 I'm gonna close it all the way. And you see that line, I'm just gonna go below that line and flick to the line and a bit higher. So I'm gonna soften that line up a bit so I can come back with the 1 guard, level all the way open and fade that line out. So you see the line, I go below that line and flick to the line. So the fade will eventually come out. As you can see, it's fading already. It's looking blended up. That's yeah, that's a flicking motion. Yeah, brush his hair down again, and just look at the fade properly. And just keep on brushing. Try to keep it like clean as possible so you can see the fade. And yeah, I'm just checking for his occipital bone, so I go below. It's mid taper, so yeah, just create a guideline, make it straight as possible. Take your time with this. I'm just rushing this, but try to take your time because the guideline is the base to the fade, so try to make the guideline strong as possible. And yeah, I'm going to use a blade again, but if you're using blade, look how I hold the blade. So that's the proper way of holding it. And yeah, sorry about the camera angles, but yeah, I'm just going downwards so I don't leave a harsh line, so it looks like it's blended as well. But yeah, just brush down again, keep on brushing, keep it clean. Right here, I'm gonna use a one guard level all the way open. I'll go about 2 inches, because usually the back, right, is usually dark, like darker than the sides. So I keep the blend a bit higher. I come back with the no guard level all the way open and just go up by 1 inch, like you can see me, and I just flick out. I don't like push in, I flick out a bit, if you can see my wrist. And yeah, as you can see, there's a bit of the line over there, if you can see. It's a bit dark down there. So I'm just gonna brush it down and put my level to halfway in, so I can take out that line. So to take out that line, I just go below that line and just flick to the line a bit higher if the line is still dark. So yeah, you just have to take your time with this. Check the small details and just come back. So I'm closing it all the way because I see a bit darkness down there, and I try to fade out. Then yeah, I'm coming with the half guard level all the way open, and I'm just flicking to that one guard. As you can see, I'm not going to that line exactly, I'm going a bit below that line. But yeah, I'm gonna put a halfway, soften up that line that you can see. Yeah, my bad with the camera angles on it. It's a bit, yeah, I was recording with one hand, that's why. Yeah, basically close the level all the way in and just try to like take out the dark spots, go below that line and to that line, and it's gonna fade out. And you can see the fade's looking fresh, it's looking blended in, you know. Now using the guard 2 level all the way open, just flicking out by 1 inch, just going up 1 inch. This is like a ASMR for you guys as well. But anyways, closing the guard all the way, level 2, and just there's still a dark line. I'm just going up by 1 inch again. So I'm kind of like leaving a bit more space to blend out that line. Yeah, then just brush down his hair, make it clean. And yeah, the line is still dark, so I'm gonna come back with the one guard level all the way open and try to go up a bit more by 1/2 inch or 1 inch again. Try to like get rid of that line completely. But what I'm doing right now is just like softening up that line. So yeah, I'm gonna bring my level to halfway to kind of like take out that line, soften that line a bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close it a bit more to take out that line. So yeah, again, I'm gonna come back with the half guard again, level all the way open, and just blend out that line. The line's gonna go with this half guard. As you can see, I'm going below the line and flicking to that line. If it's still not blended, I'll go a bit higher. Yeah, the camera angles are a bit off again, but be patient with me, people. And you can see the blends coming in already. Yeah, it's looking fresh now, so just have to play around sometimes. Check from far away if it's blended or not, and just come back. Yeah, over here you can't see anything. I was too focused on the trim, I forgot to record properly. But just be patient for me for a bit, and you'll see the fade come out. As you can see, it looks clean. It looks blended. Now it's the process again of just debulking. So I'm getting my God 3 again, and just the line that I left the God 2, just trying to completely take out that line. Yeah, and again, just a reminder just to brush everything down again. So you can see, now I'm gonna go to shape up, and you can see the edge over there to the other edge. I'm just gonna use the corners of my clippers, gonna connect these two edges together, and that's how you do a shape up basically. For this shape up, try to use the corner of your blades much as possible, so because it's really tight space, so corner of the blades really help. So as you can see, I'm just using the corner of my blades, trying to make the line straight, and as you can see, it curves a bit, so I have to hold this here with one finger and just use it as a pencil, the edge of the blade, just curve it nicely. And yeah, if you're struggling, just ask the client to hold his hair to make it easier for you. And just connect the front curve to the other curve, and it's gonna look nice. Going to the other side now to shape that side out. And before shaping up, brush his hair down. And same process again, I told him to hold the hair for me and just use the edge of my blade to make it straight. And when you're going to curve, try to use the edge of the blade. When you're making a straight line, try to use the full blade because it's straight, so it's going to be much easier. You can see me using the corner of my blade much as possible at tight spaces like these. So with the sides over here, just use the corners of the blade. Connect the top bar with the bottom bar. Try not to push him too much, but connect the top bar with the bottom one and just curve it, so it's gonna look nice and straight. And as always, just take your time with these. Don't have to rush these. Just try to focus mostly on details. Yeah, again, connect the top bar with the bottom bar. Now with the top bar, just use the corner of the blade and just go in and out. See how I'm using the blade? Try to do the same thing, so it's more defined. With the other side again as well, just go in and out, in and out. Don't try to push him too much. With the hairline, that's the main bit. Just brush his hairline down and just start in the middle and just go to the sides. Start in the middle, make a sharp line in the middle and just go to the sides. As you can see, I just sped up the process because I was taking my time with this to focus on details. And final, just use a blade, try to make it sharp, because there's small baby hairs. Once you get rid of them, it's gonna look sharp. Yep, and it's all finished. This is a final cut. As you can see, it's fully blended. This is a mid-taper fade, buzz cut. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Why not? And I'll leave a link for the products that I used for you lot, in case you lot want to buy it and start your haircut journey. Peace.